is this. Two men cannot reproduce. Two men cannot make a child. Two females cannot make a child, which adds to the endangered species.
What I'm saying is one less child, one less black child. So the plot has come together.
Let me get back about the money real quick situation. You know, he said for a certain amount of money he'll put on something or whatever, and you got a lot of actors that will. If you was an actor, right? All right. Now, if you seen your son walk around in some high heels, what do you do?
How old is he?
On up.
Because if my son is 1 year old, walking around his mom high heels, I'm like, these are mom shoes.
Okay.
You are a boy, you wear boy shoes.
Okay. Now, why would you put on a dress for some money? So you selling your soul for some money?
I'm an actor.
Okay, I'm just saying. Do y'all realize the perception that we pass on?
Do you realize that when you have a job, you get paid to do your job and nothing else and nothing more?
But you still have a
choice.
I understand I have a
This
choice.
is what we're gonna do because we gotta call it. But I like where y'all going, different, opinions. So, but we're gonna save it for the show, and we're gonna go to our caller. Caller. This one. Caller, how you doing? Hello. Okay. Hopefully they'll call back. Please call back if you're still listening. Real touchy subject. I see that some research is going to have to take place, but I think that you go ahead.
I just don't understand. Like, so if I'm an actor, right now I'm Jamie Foxx. My script is to put on this dress and do this. Or, no, matter of fact, Martin Lawrence. I'm playing Big Mama. I put on this dress that makes me less of a man.
Basically, that's what they're saying, but don't take the role.
No, that's not what I'm saying. At all.
No.
I'm not saying it makes you less of a man. I'm saying as a man, as a black man, you still have a social responsibility to all those children who are looking up to you, all those people who are going to see those reruns, all those people who are going to see you in syndication. Bill Cosby. You feel what I'm saying? He's an actor. Where am I going with this?
He wasn't
I
saying
don't
I don't know, but this is what I got. This is what I got. This is what I got. You move your hands to
No, how many people wanted to be the Cosbys? Probably most black folks, because we wanted that good life. You see what I'm saying? If you look at the way this going, man, look.
The caller calling back. So this is what we're gonna do. This one. This is the Dainhen Butler Show.
Dainhen Butler, this is Shakima Silveri. How are you?
I'm okay. Now that you've called, what's going on with you?
I wanted to tell you congratulations on your new show.
Thank you for calling in, because I know you got a whole lot of stuff going on. You have a show too. What's the name of your show?
I am the host of Instinct Radio's The Sanctuary with Shakima Silveri, where the spirit meets the street. And I'm live every Monday on Motivational Monday from 3 to 5 p.m.
So we just plugged each other in. That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. Do you have a question for our co-host, or are you just calling just to give us our congratulations?
Just to give you some congratulations and show my love for you guys. I've been listening on the app. I've been in the car. So I'm so proud of you. Thank you for taking that step of faith. Our community really needs your voices. And if there's anything I could ever do to be of support, I'm here.
You already have, because we were supposed to take this journey at the same time, but you took the step earlier, and I'm on your heels. But your motivation, because you speak English and you're educated, so we appreciate you.
And do your thing, black man.
All right.
Thank you.
God bless.
I think just to get back real, what the point I'm making is.
Was it on you, Omar?
Yeah, it's always on me. Light is always shining on me. I love it too. No, I just want. Yeah, that's how we do. One thing I just, and not that I would call any person gay for putting on a dress. What I'm saying is, it's just like, I thank God today that I didn't get no tattoos while I was in prison. You know why? Because I'm seeing, where we've gotten to a point. You see these kids, they're getting tattoos because they're looking at the majority do it. And now we've made it acceptable. It's part of our community. It's part of our culture now. And so now some of these kids will delay their dreams because people are not going to invest in them, because now they're putting this stuff off. Because they look at everybody else. They're looking at the rappers. They're looking at the athletes. They're looking at everybody thinking it's okay to do stuff. So if I put on a dress.
Who put those rappers on?
Yeah,
who put those athletes on?
So, and I think the NWA movie showed it best. At one point, they wasn't investing in gangster music, but when they started seeing that, once we start accepting it, see, every time we start accepting something, you know what? I'm gonna make some money off this.
So my thing is now, now we're not on dresses, we're on tattoos. What makes tattoos a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing, but what happened is, as a black man, It's already hard for us. We got to understand it. And in the world that we live in, and I'm not the one to talk about racism all the time. For me, I have to make my choice. Yeah, we kind of always had the little advantage.
You shouldn't go outside of what you can cover.
Yeah, they're getting tattoos
Well, my thing like this,
on their neck.
Because I
They're
have
getting
tattoos right
tattoos
now.
here.
Okay, what I'm saying, I ain't saying problem.
Would you know if I walked in right now, would you know I had a tattoo?
No.
No.
But
You know
now
what?
it's popular to get the face
But I'm
tattoo.
like-
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
These are the ones
here.
we're talking about, though.
Okay,
I'm
so we're
playing
talking about face
devil.
tattoos, just not
Face,
Or hands.
If that's what you want to do,
all on the hands.
Okay, me personally, I don't agree with it. For me, I don't agree with it, and it creates a certain message, or it has a certain stigma to it, where you gangster, you're a killer, whatever. You got tattoos on your face. But if that's what you want to do with your life, if you are Lil Wayne and that's how you make your money, that's what you're gonna do. You feel what I'm
I don't
saying?
think he make his
But
money from
he-
tattoos.
yeah.
He didn't make his money from tattoo, but you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If
Million
you
other
feel-
kids have
if-
started doing
But
that.
so I got a tattoo that says "In God I Trust." I have a Bible and I have an angel. So am I thug?
No, I think the point you got. This is what
He's
we're
saying
talking
you're
about.
limiting yourself
Well,
once you start.
We're all,
When I walk into
as a
my
black
interview, I
man,
don't-
it's already hard for us. So it's certain job that you go in.
You should be tap dancing. and keep
You
your head back.
you coming in and
Clearly, we know if you got a face tattoo.
at McDonald's, man. If you got tattoos all on your face, guess where you gonna be served at? You gonna always be in that back there.
don't matter. You don't
No
matter.
one's gonna put you in the front. Well, it's a job.
Yeah,
See,
it's
we
a
can't
job.
tell people that's a bad thing. Now, it's a job. I'd rather for you to be working at McDonald's for the rest of your life than be out here selling drugs or robbing or killing
So whether
or
that
bringing
tattoo-
all these folks cars
So
over
whether
here.
that tattoo's on his face or not, if he got a job, he's doing the right thing.
Yes.
Because what it seems like what you're saying is
It's all
now
about your
telling your son you got to live your life a certain way so you don't be judged by what you do. You're gonna be judged anyway.
Well,
If
it's
that's
certain,
what
it's
you want
certain
to do,
people.
then that's what you want to
It's
do.
certain people will not even.
It's on you.
They gonna name their kids certain names. So when they get the application, their name ain't
or the Melanesian.
something like that or whatever. You see what I'm saying? And which is it's a smart marketing move.
That's foolish.
No, it ain't.
That's
When you
foolish.
talk about
I'm never
smart
gonna judge
marketing
anybody by
move,
their name.
It's a smart marketing
Nobody
move.
in here got to choose their name.
No, we didn't.
So how you
But
gonna
your parent had a choice.
So that's my parent is not going to the interview. I'm going to the interview. How can I judge him from what his name is when he didn't have a choice in that?
Hey man,
It does
Yes.
happen. It
See,
does happen.
see,
but
we
that don't
we
make it
also
right.
got to live in the real
But
world.
just because it happened don't make it right.
It don't make it right,
It don't make
but
it
we got to
right.
live in the
They
real
throw
world.
in the trash for that reason.
And this
Okay.
is the same thing Raymond Simone said, which was the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
My friend runs he runs a car dealership, Mercedes and all that. So a young brother came in. He said he got on polo khakis, polo shirt, polo boot, look good
For a car?
Going to the club. But as a salesman, he said, "Young man, you got to go home and put on something, more presentable." And he was dead right, because the way everybody else dressed and the way that we're trying to pitch ourselves, you need to come more, professional. See, we've changed that. We're changing.
I'm gonna bring us back to the endangered species because we got some good
That's
topics.
why.
What I try to do with my listeners is just make sure that we stay on because all this is related to that.
Yeah, because we was talking about the dress.
Well, in reference to the dress, and you said that something that you said that really stuck out to me is that you're an actor, you're getting paid to act, and a lot of times,
Because Robin Williams wore a dress. What's up? Mrs. Doubtfire was a good movie.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But my point in saying that is that I try to think about not just what we're doing, but how do we get to this point? Because the first individual that ever acted didn't have any words. It was more mechanical. It was just the nonverbal. And so then I started thinking about, when did movies really start getting sound, and what were the job? What was the job of the actor? And you know that when you start talking about movies, the job of the actor was to help control the masses to one degree or another. Hitler
Mainstream
was
media,
famous for
propaganda.
this. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
Hitler used to have the radio station, the movie, everything that you did was geared toward what he thought was important. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so then when you say an actor, if a person buys into I'm an actor and I'm living the art, you know what? Strategically, it sounds good. Motivational-wise, it sounds very good. But then when somebody has come up with you to be a tool to control the masses, and you saying you just getting paid, you getting paid to do a job. No, look, take it a deep further. You getting paid. When I see a black male hit a black female on a movie, in my mind, I think propaganda. Although the movie it may have good people in it, and I like these actors and all this stuff, the message that's being portrayed to our kids and to our families is that you have a black female. I'm up to my neck with that, but the point is he's an actor. Movies, entertainment are time consumers. and it's propaganda. And the moment we start saying, and we continue to say that it's an art, and you just doing this, you got to go a little bit deeper because this art is having a definite effect on
Art is
why we're in danger.
communication. You communicating something. You're communicating in that instance that it's okay. It's okay for a black man to have a dress on. It's acceptable. It's okay to hit a female. It's okay.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? That's what you communicating.
Look at Luke Skywalker. Look at Luke Skywalker when he came out with Luke Skywalker production.
What?
Look at, I'm going to show y'all something about, what we're talking about is how we allow things to happen in our community.
Mm-hmm.
He had control over his record company.
Okay.
Master P had control over his record company.
Okay.
The few that I know that had control over what is produced and what, these guys are, regardless of how much they say they're part of the community, these guys had control over the music. They know you're going to buy it. You're going to buy it. They know. See, what I'm saying is, man, we have more control over our situations than what we keep portraying. You know, if I choose to go ahead and write down, you know, she's a B and he's an N, and, you know, let's kill everybody in the hood. And
I don't think that's the issue. We all do have control, but like you said, it's personal choice. But it's about what is being propagated, what is being forced upon us, what's being communicated through
Forced
art,
by who?
what's being art, mainstream media, movies.
You got an Uncle Ruckus complex.
Who do?
Omar.
But what I want, but see,
I'm
one thing
just
I'm
gonna stay in the real world. I'm gonna stay in the real world of
Maybe it
choices.
wouldn't
But no, what
influence
I'm-
you so much if you had that solid foundation to know I know who I am,
Exactly.
I know who
Yeah.
you are,
It's still your
and
choice, but it's still being thrown on us.
but
You feel me?
it,
We don't have
as
to accept it.
entertainment,
We don't have to accept
but
it.
it won't be so much as forming an opinion of making black men seem feminine and things like that. If you already have the solid foundation, you're raising your kids with this solid foundation.
True, but like the Bible says,
Now you quoting the Bible.
I am quoting the Bible. I got it from Omar. But what I'm saying is, like the Bible says, like the eyes or your eye, you got eye gates, you got ear gates. Everything is a gateway to your soul.
Well, you don't
feel
have
what I'm
to.
saying?
If
So,
you don't have to watch those
do you watch
secular
it?
movies.
Do you watch them?
But I said
Do
you,
watch it?
don't have
Do you watch
to.
it? But
You watch Empire?
Even if you
No, I don't watch
even if you-
Empire.
You
I
don't watch
don't-
Empire.
Scandal.
No, I don't watch those shows.
So what do you watch?
I don't watch none of them.
I
You
watch
have TV?
old shows.
Like what?
Oh my
No,
gosh,
no,
you
no,
guys
no.
are gonna embarrass
No,
me.
what do you watch?
Why you
I watch
always
shows like
lying?
Frasier and Golden Girls. I watch
Golden
Law
Girls,
and
wow.
You
Order
watch Girlfriends?
SVU. No, I don't watch that.
Okay, before y'all venture out.
I'm
I'm different.
No,
I'm different. I'm not the average person. I don't like those
I
shows.
watch SVU, so I understand. Kelsey
You
Grammer,
have a white boyfriend?
Kelsey Grammer, and he also wrote 2 other shows that were hits, which were black shows.
Your Girlfriends
And-
was
and the
one.
Game.
So
Oh, well, I watched the game the
Let's
first
do
2
this. Let's
seasons,
see what our caller
and
is
then I
talking
got off
about.
of that.
But y'all got some good stuff going on. Dainhen Butler Show.
Good afternoon, Mr. Butler. How are you?
I'm okay. How about yourself?
I'm fine. I'd just like to call you and tell you you are having a wonderful show this evening, and it was an awesome show, and I was glad to be listening today.
Thank you. Who is this?
This is Regina Bree.
That's what's up. I thought you was somebody's mama. Calling like that. You know your mama got to love what you do. Your mama got to love. She ain't got no choice.
Well, I had to put on my good voice. I was calling into
You put
your
your teacher
show.
voice. I appreciate
You're so together. I didn't want to be saying, "What's up, Dave?" And together.
I appreciate the support, man. And you know what? You're one of those individuals who give us something to aim forward to. If I can get on Regina Bree level, man, the world would be a better place.
I'm striving to keep up with you, Mr. Butler. Stop that foolishness. I'm trying to hold it together like you are.
Girl, we'll talk after the show. We'll talk after
Anger
the show.
management specialist, I lose it all the time. I'm trying to be like you. Calm
know what?
and cool and collected.
I appreciate you calling in. It means a whole lot to know that some of the people that I look up to are actually, they have my back. And the Instinct Radio family has had, I've had so much support come from this family. It's awesome. I almost want to give y'all something for Christmas.
You know what? You know what? I just want to tell everybody who's listening that to miss this show on a Sunday would be a horrible thing. You are doing an awesome job. I'm so proud of you, and it was an awesome thing to be listening to you today and be a part of your show. So congratulations, and I am excited.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You guys have the rest of the great show.
You too, ma'am.
All right.
Thank
All right.
you.
Okay, so now let's take what we're gonna do, because we only have a couple more minutes left. I'm gonna touch on some of the things that we want to bring to the show, and then we'll wrap it up with how people can get connected with you and they can find you on social media. One of the things that I want to bring to the show is a Teacher of the Month, and I've contacted a school or a number of schools, and the reason being, I think that we have to, reward those people who are actually doing what needs to take place in the community. Also, that's your paper, I'm sorry. Yeah. A Student of the Month as well. Whenever we can put a child on the pedestal for learning what they need to learn and do what they need to do, I think it's very important, man. And if we can work something out where they can get some type of reward for whatever it is that they're doing in school, that's going to be a plus. Go ahead.
So do you want these teachers and students of the month to be high school students, middle school, elementary?
Everything, college, high school, preschool, whatever. However we can, because the goal is a lot of times we don't reward our kids for doing what it is that is going to move them forward. And I think just as a radio station or a radio show, we have an obligation of as conscious citizens to help our social life, to help our generation move forward to one degree or another. That makes sense?
I think we definitely should highlight our young people, man, because they probably don't get highlighted enough.
Exactly. For the positive stuff.
For the positive stuff, anyway.
Something else we'll also have starting next week is, and I'm going to be looking for you guys to contribute, is a random act of kindness. What we're going to do is we're going to take our phone and we're going to do something, whether it be helping an old lady across the street or cutting somebody's grass. The Dainhen Butler Show will be responsible for having a random act of, and it's not something where we'll jump on and say, the Dainhen Butler Show, such and such. No, we will do something that will not be able to be tracked back to us. Whether it be paying for somebody gas at the gas station, you can record it to show the listeners that it's for real, but it's not something where we're going to pass out a t-shirt. We just going to do it, but we are going to ask that individual to please, don't thank me, do something positive for somebody that you don't know. It doesn't matter what color they are, what their sexuality is, we will have a random act of kindness every week on the Dainhen Butler Show, and it's just that simple. Now I started off, and we'll just go from there.
All right.
And the last, not least, we'll have interviews that are in the hood. Interviews with people who don't normally get a chance to come up here and talk. Not nothing that's going to be ghetto or ratchet, but I want to talk to the dude who owned the Texaco on Glenwood. Why you don't hire African Americans? I want to talk, and I want to see what your natural response is.
You talking to Rick Ross again?
I don't know. We have to go through Regina. That's we're up on the umbrella. I got to teach you. I got to introduce you to the mob mother. I don't mean mob like that, but look, when I tell you she's responsible for 85% of the shows that's on this station, but yeah, the godmother. So this is what we're gonna do. We got 4 minutes left. I'm gonna go around and we're gonna do final thoughts. How you feel about what's going on? How can people get in contact with you? How can they find out some of the other stuff that you're doing in the community, at work, and in the world? And we'll start right here.
Well, I do want to say thank you for having me and inviting me to be a co-host so I could give my female point of view amongst all this testosterone. Yeah. And right now I don't have my social media ready to share with everyone.
No TV,
but
no
I
computer.
will next week. I will have everything ready for you guys.
Once again, my name is Omar Howard. I really appreciate the opportunity to be co-hosting with the Dainhen Butler Show. My organization is called Freedom is a Choice Incorporated. You can also look me up on my website at freedomisachoice.net. You can just call me at 404-558-2513. If you need to book me to come speak at a school or church or whatever, those are my contacts that you can reach me by. But I want to just leave you with, as I spoke at a conference the other day, when you're standing for a righteous cause, especially in the community, be ready to because there's a lot of opportunity to give back, and there's enough work for everybody to join in. It still takes a village to raise our youth.
Aaron Williams.
Hey man, brother. Put some in the collection plate out. My name is Aaron Williams, and if you would like to contact me at my email address, aaronjw81@gmail.com. And I'd like to thank my brother, Dainhen Butler, for allowing me to be a part of this and to positively affect the community and to just say my 2 cents.
It's G Knox, man. Just want to say I'm very, very proud to be a part of this right here. Good show, man, Uncle Dainhen. and just have me to come through. And if you want to look me up on Twitter or Instagram, anything, it's just Knox, Gee Knox, KNOX, and I'll be back to keep giving my point of view.
That's what's up, man. I want to personally thank everybody that's involved. It's not just the people that have the microphones. I got so much motivation. I want to thank Alton Nelson, who exposed me to radio by way of interviews, and they just led to one thing. But I have so many people that are in my circle that support me, especially at Instinct Radio, where it's just like, you know what, man, I want to see you do this. What can I do to help you out? You know what I mean? And it's just been, it's unbelievable that, I've been here. I really feel like I'm a part of a family. You know what I mean? And so the goal is let's get these invoices in here, man. You know what? Whatever I can do to contribute to those who have contributed to me, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get it done. One of the things that I've learned by being a co-host on the Regina Sunshine Show that comes on Mondays at 12 o'clock on Instinct Radio is this, that, man, I try to leave my listeners with something positive. And I was going through and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do a spoken word. I'm going to do this. You know what, I'm going to go with what my ancestors have left for me, because that's why I do what it is that's what's going on. I used to care about money to one degree or another, but it's not an issue. And the material things, when I think about I'm almost done paying for my truck, guess what, when I get done paying for it, I'm going to die. Somebody else is going to be paying for it. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's just like all this stuff that we cherish, it really doesn't mean anything. What matters right now is that my ancestors can look at me and say, you know what, he did what he was supposed to do. I played my role in that chain. You see what I'm saying? And that's all I care about to one degree or another. So I can be reached at Dainhen Butler. Alton got me a website. We 4 Facebook pages. If you Google Dainhen Butler, it almost looks like I got some business about myself. But this is the quote I'm going to leave you with, man, and this is Malcolm X. And this is what he said. The media is the most powerful entity on earth. They have the power to make the innocent guilty and to make the guilty innocent. And that's power, because they control the minds of the masses. And with that being said, I hope to also control the mind of the masses. But I hope to do it in such a positive manner that Instinct Radio, guess what? You got to wipe your feet off. And you may need security to let you in. The goal is to put us on the pedestal to where we're equivalent and better than CNN. For people to get truth that are not altered and have some type of hidden agenda. Mm-hmm. You guys are tuned in to the Dainhen Butler Show. This is Instinct Radio. We'll see you guys next week at 5 p.m. Download the app. Feel free to call in. The phone number is 478-569-6474. You guys be good.
Salute.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned in to the very best. It's yours truly, Jazzy Fizzle. And this is Instinct Radio, man. Tune in, baby. Oh, boy.